Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, my Loverlies. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am so happy you found me. I do so hope that you will like and subscribe before you leave. Become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned, and definitely when that makeup is cheap. But we're not talking about cheap makeup today. We are talking about some super fancy, super highfalutin, super luxurious makeup today. Guys, I am so freaking excited. I am so excited. Okay, so you guys know that I don't play with designer makeup ever. Unless I get it from like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burke's, things like that. I don't play with luxury makeup. I don't play with expensive stuff, period. But I was sent a package, and inside are a couple of brand new, very, very expensive products, and I am absolutely stoked to share them with you guys. So we're doing a little bit of a retro look today. So if you guys are wondering what is on my eyes, I used an old standby. So use the BH Cosmetics Drop Dead Gorgeous Little Bit Psycho palette. Guys, this is my go-to red and black palette. The colors in here are so incredibly saturated. This is the cheapest rinky-dink, like nothing little palette ever, but you open it up and you've got 8. You've got 8 of the most incredibly gorgeous, pigmented, easy to blend shades in here. This white is maybe the best white I've ever used in my entire life. It's fantastic. The black is beautiful. The red is gorgeous. These shimmers are stunning. They're so good. So I do have this all over my eyes today. I wanted to go for something that was a little bit retro inspired, something that was a little bit, it was a mood. I wanted to go for a mood, and I really think that we've achieved that today. I have my chunky acrylic earrings in, and I feel very mod. But to finish off the look, we are going to play with some Givenchy. We are going to play with the Givenchy Prisme Libre line. I am so incredibly stoked. Guys, I was sent this free of charge. I want to let you guys know that I did not pay for this, but I am incredibly excited to, I did not pay for it, but I'm excited to play with it. So we have the Givenchy Prisme Libre matte finish and enhanced radiance loose powder. Guys, this has been all over TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. I have mine in the shade 3 Rose. So it is a pink setting powder. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened it. I really wanted to experience it with you guys for the first time. I legitimately just cut the tape on the package. So it comes with a little freaking powder puff, guys. It feels expensive. So this is what it looks like. It looks like there's 4 different colored powders in here. And then there's that little peel off thing that you're supposed to take off. Ooh, this one's actually pretty easy to take off though. I thought I was gonna have to get my tweezers out, but we're good to go. Oh, y'all, I don't want to waste a single drop of this powder. I have no idea what it retails for. I was honestly terrified to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's more than I would spend on a whole face of makeup. It smells good. It smells like, it has a little bit of like a perfumey scent. But you can see there are 4 different shades of powder in there. So you've got like a baby doll pink one, a peachy one, it is so odd. I have never seen a powder like that in my life. And then this one's got more of like a beige tan kind of undertone to it. I'm super excited to play with this. I think the packaging is freaking phenomenal. Guys, I am so 100% gonna leave this out on my dresser just to kind of like show it off, because it is legitimately the first piece of designer makeup that I have ever had in my life. So what does it say about this powder? It says a breath of powder for a matte, blurred, and remarkably radiant complexion. Givenchy's expertise ensures a sheer, luminous finish during 6 hours without marking without marking facial lines thanks to an ultra-fine, soft, and airy light texture. Sets makeup throughout the day. Use alone or over foundation. I'm freaking stoked. I'm stoked. So we have the powder. We have the foundation. This is the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. What does this say? It says Prism Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation takes care of your skin and enhances its natural beauty with radiant, light diffusing finish. Its lightweight melting texture is enriched with an advanced glow complex with water-infused skincare actives that guarantee a fresh and light-drenched complexion for 12 hours. Day after day, the skin becomes more beautiful and more luminous. The skin's clarity appears improved and its texture refined. The complexion looks evenly transparent while imperfections are visibly reduced. Let the skin breathe with buildable coverage, non-comedogenic. All right then, Givenchy. All right then. So we have the powder. We have the foundation. We have a lip balm. I am like, what? So we have, this is the Rose Perfecto Beautifying Lip Balm. It says moisturizes and plumps. Made to measure color. What does that mean? I have mine in the shade 001 Pink Irresistible. Is this a like lipstick? Is this a gloss? Okay, what is this? How do I open this? Guys, I feel so fancy. I feel so fancy right now. So this is what it looks like. Let's take a minute and just talk about the actual component because I'm a little bit flabbergasted at the moment. Look how incredibly beautiful that is. It's got this like baby millennial pink packaging with this really beautiful chrome detail. And then you kind of pop it out. And this is what the actual component looks like. It's super, super skinny. That's what she looks like. Oh, wow. Okay. Smells really pretty. Y'all, if I was a rich girl, you know what though? I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably ridiculously priced, and it feels like a lip balm. The packaging is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's got this really balmy feel to it. It's very balmy. It's a little bit thick, a little bit thicker than I was expecting. It's very balmy, and it's got this like slight vanilla scent to it. It feels very beautiful and luxurious on the lips, but it's basically a lip balm, and though the packaging is absolutely stunning, I'm gonna go ahead and say you definitely don't need this. If you're just looking for a good lip balm, you don't need this, but it is awfully nice. It is really pretty. It's kind of like a clear, it's not really got any tint to it. It does feel really nice on the lips. It feels nice and hydrating, so I'm excited about that. But other than that, it's just a lip balm. I will tell you one that I have been absolutely loving right now for like a lip mask or a lip treatment is the Bite Beauty. I actually picked this up at Burke's. This is the Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. These are so good. I picked this up for like $4 at Burke's, and it came with a lip mask and a lip scrub. It was like a mini duo, and this is absolutely fantastic. It's like I actually might like the texture of this just a little bit better than that balm, but I have a little bit of like a cooling sensation on my lips now. It almost feels like I kind of just brushed my teeth. It's got that minty cooling kind of sensation. Doesn't necessarily feel plumping, but it does feel cool and refreshing. But if you're looking for a really good lip mask, I think the one from Bite Beauty, the Agave lip masks, are fantastic. Really, really gorgeous. So we have the lip balm, we have the powder, we have the foundation, we also have a sample of the Skin Perfecting Serum. I haven't opened this up yet either. Okay, there. Look how cute that is. That is just absolutely adorable. I don't know how much that's going to do for me, but that is absolutely adorable. What does it say this does? It says this is powered by the Vitamin Blend Complex. Let's go ahead and hold up the beautiful little component while I read this off to you. It says, instantly, skin is illuminated with a healthy rosy glow. Smoother, more even, and luminous. Skin quality improves day after day. Apply 1 to 2 pumps on face and neck before the cream or emulsion. So it's a serum. You apply it before your moisturizer. Powered by the Vitamin Blend Complex, this serum acts as a true energy booster at the heart of the skin. Thanks to a combination of vitamins and hyaluronic acid, this concentrate lastingly energizes skin while moisturizing it for 24 hours. Okay. All right. We're going to try it out because you know Mama loves some skincare. I love some skincare, so we're going to put this right back in the box because we are not losing you. Right back in the box. We can't test her out right now, but she looks absolutely adorable. The component is so cute. I love the soft pink packaging as well. You got to give it to high-end brands for killing it on the packaging. I mean, they really do just kill it with packaging. And then I also got a sample of the Irresistible Eau de Toilette from Givenchy. Let's spray this and see. Well, that smells nice. What does this say? Rose effervescent. Its top notes are floral, spicy, musky, fresh rose faceted with vibrant spices. You can definitely smell the floral there, but you can also smell the musk. There's a bit of something warm, like the spices. There's a bit of a warm undertone to it. This is beautifully complex, very romantic and feminine and whimsical. It reminds me of like a moonlit walk through a like verdant rose garden. Like, it's just, that is stunning. I wonder how much that goes for. If you guys don't know, I am 100% a perfume junkie. I have at least like 50 bottles of perfume. I collect them. I don't spend a ton of money on my perfume. Y'all, if y'all are on the market for some good perfume, but don't necessarily like to pay like retail prices for it, there is a website that I use to get all of my perfume. It is 100% authentic. It is real perfume. But what happens is it gets sent to stores and it doesn't sell, or there are testers that are never opened and never used, so they get returned. Y'all, you get these bottles of perfume for like 40, 50, 60% off. They're really fantastic. And their only difference between a tester bottle of perfume and like one that you buy in a box is that the caps are a little bit more fancy in the ones that you buy in the box. Y'all, I will miss the fancy cap. I bought this actually. This was a tester. This is the Vera Wang. Is this Vera Wang? Yeah. Vera Wang Love Struck. This is one of my absolute favorite perfumes of all time. So incredibly gorgeous. All I can smell is this Givenchy perfume, and I'm just like, I just kind of want to take a bite out of myself. Ooh, so good. But I got this, and I think I only paid like 45, 50 bucks for this. And this is usually really expensive. So definitely check out that website. It's fragrancex.com. I will definitely put that in the description box below somewhere if you're on the market for some good perfume. But I'm definitely going to have to look up this Givenchy perfume because that smells really nice. All right, so that's everything in the box. Let's go ahead and move on to actually applying this makeup, right? So let's already have my primer on. I used a little bit of my Dr. Brandt Backlight primer. I love this stuff. It gives you a little bit of an illumination to the skin. It's nicely moisturizing. And then after I let this sink in for just a minute, I went in with a little bit of my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is the Luminous Putty Primer. Really nice. It feels nice and moisturizing as well. Blurs out the skin, kind of blurs out the pores. I am prepped. I am ready to go. I am ready to play with this foundation. So I haven't even looked at the component yet. I'm sure it's absolutely stunning. That's what she looks like. Guys, you know why? It is an experience. When you're getting when you love makeup as much as I do, because I really do just, I love makeup. I love makeup so much. And I love my drugstore makeup. You guys know I am a drugstore queen at heart. But when you're getting something that feels special, you know what I mean? Because it is so expensive. I would never ever buy this for myself. So when you're using something so expensive, it is an experience. It feels like a treat somehow. My puppies are in the cage and they're hungry and they're not allowed to eat right now because the little heifers eat like 6 times a day. So if you hear them whining in the background, it is not because they are in pain in any way. It is because they're hungry and they're heifers and they don't understand what no means yet. It just feels like an experience. I feel very special at the moment. I'm very excited. So I have mine in the shade. What shade is this? 3C240. I think that's the name. I think that's the color. Yeah, 3C240. I don't know what that stands for. But we're going to shake it up and we're going to put a little bit of it on. Now, I don't know what the coverage on this is. It's a glowy foundation, so I'm going to assume it's probably lighter coverage. It's also buildable, so we will put that to the test. But I'm excited because it's a glowy foundation. I'm hoping that it will work for my very dry skin. I'm hoping that the foundation match, like the color match, is pretty good as well. But even at this point, if it didn't match, I would still use it anyway. It looks a little bit yellow, but it looks like there is a little bit of a pink undertone. It's like a peachy pink undertone. It might work for me. It might not. We're gonna put it on and find out anyway. It has a super liquidy consistency. It smells good as well. It's slightly perfumed, not anything overwhelming, but I enjoy fragrance in my products. I enjoy fragrance, period. So if fragrance bothers you, I think that you should probably stay away from designer makeup anyway. I am so sorry. My allergies are insane, and I feel like I've got an elephant sitting on my chest. Breathe. And I'm excited, so there's that too. A lot of designer makeup is usually pretty heavily scented. Okay, so the color match is absolutely fine. Not as yellow as I thought it would be. Can y'all see? The luminosity, super light coverage. Like light coverage, guys. It barely covered up my redness. So I would say this is like a light medium coverage foundation. Looks really beautiful and skin-like. I think the color match is almost like spot on. I'm pretty freaking happy about that. I am the world's worst at picking my foundation. Like, I can do a pretty good job if I'm like in store and I buy my foundation in store, but when I do it online, it never ends up very well for me. I usually just try to pick something that's got that's light with cool undertones, light with pink undertones, because that's usually what I am. But this color is spot on. It doesn't look like there's makeup on my face. It doesn't look like I have foundation on. Now, it did correct a lot of the redness around my nose. You can still see some redness peeking through, but for the most part, what it really did was give my skin this really beautiful, luminous, glowy kind of finish. It is very dewy, but surprisingly not tacky. Like, this feels like I wouldn't need to set it if I didn't want to, because it hasn't, I guess because it's so lightweight, it hasn't left my skin feeling sticky or tacky in any way. If I wanted to just bang this on and not use any powder, I really think that I could. I just took what was left on the back of my hand onto my sponge, and I'm just pressing that into the skin around my nose, just where I have the most redness. I usually like a pretty light coverage foundation. I usually go for like light to medium coverage, which is my happy spot, but this is so pretty. It reminds me, like the coverage of it reminds me very much of the L'Oreal True Match Nude. The formulation is completely different, but the kind of coverage is the same. But this it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. Like a lot of times you put makeup on or foundation on, and you can kind of tell that there's foundation on your face. But this feels so lightweight and so natural on my skin. I am trying to look really, really closely at it. It doesn't look like there's anything on my skin. It doesn't look like I have makeup on. I'm going to get really, really close to you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I usually put foundation on, and it kind of like emphasizes the lines around my eyes. It kind of sinks into my forehead wrinkles. And I have pretty large pores right through here in my upper lip, and usually it kind of emphasizes that. Guys, it looks freaking spectacular. Please God, don't let this be like an $80 bottle of foundation, because I can 100% see myself wanting to repurchase this. This is kind of stunning. And for my dry skin, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Breathe, Jessica, because it's just a foundation. But oh my God, it's so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, let's chuck a little bit of concealer on so we can try out the powder. My face does not feel sticky or tacky at all. What's really blowing my mind is the fact that my under eyes and like my crow's feet and stuff right here look so good. 9 times out of 10 with a glowy foundation, these are like really amplified, but it just seems like I've got the light hitting my face in all the right places, and then it's blurring everything else out. How it does that, I have no idea, but I am in so much shock right now. I don't know what to do with myself. What kind of concealer do I even put with this? What do I even have that would slightly do this justice? I don't know. Let's go in with my Covergirl. This is the Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I have this in the shade Porcelain. I'm gonna do the smallest amount, and the only reason I'm going to go ahead and put concealer on is because I want to test out the powder. And a lot of times the way I test out a powder is to see if it sets my under eyes and keeps them from creasing, because I do have very, very textured under eyes and they like to crease. So we'll put, I hate to mess up the finish of this foundation though, because it is so incredibly pretty. I hate to go over it with anything. It's working well with the concealer, blending out easily. They're not kind of acting funny where the two meet. Really pretty. So Mr. Hubby finally went and got the car taken care of today. He got the tags and insurance and all that stuff taken care of today, so we can officially drive the new car 100% legally, which is so nice. And then my son came to me today and he was like, he's in band and he plays the clarinet. He was like, Mom, I need you to order me a new ligature before school starts. School starts in a week, right? And the only place I can get a new ligature at is Amazon. And y'all know, I don't have Prime. So sometimes the Amazon shipping is like, takes for absolute ever. So I'm hoping that his new ligature gets here on time. I thought it was going to be super expensive, but it's not. It's really, really affordable. Also, I forgot to send my ring with Mr. Hubby today, because I just never take it off, and I just completely forgot about the fact that it's broken and needs to be fixed. So I have to try to remind myself to go to take it off. I just don't want to take it off. Does anybody else feel naked without their wedding ring? I know I do. Okay, so what do we think? What do we think? I think that the concealer is definitely matte compared to the foundation. I think it brightened my face up, but whereas my under eyes were looking so good, now they just look a little bit dry with that concealer. It's okay. It's not as bad as it usually is, so I'm still happy. But now we get to try out this bad boy. So again, I have this in the shade Rose. This is the funkiest powder I think I've ever seen in my life. Look. Okay, so you can see the different colors of powder on the little powder puff. Guys, why am I so ridiculously excited for this? It's legitimately just powder. It's just powder, but I am absolutely stoked. I think that this thing is defective though. I'm having a really difficult time trying to get the top back onto this powder. Is it me? Or is it faulty packaging? Okay. A little bit of powder. That's what it looks like. I'm so excited. I'm definitely not putting it on with a powder puff because that will just add way too much. Should I try it with the powder puff? Let's try it a little bit with the... Let's try it with my brush first, and then if I need more, I'll set my face with the powder puff. So I'm just taking a little bit of this onto my e.l.f. tapered highlighting brush. Ooh, okay, so that is scented, but it smells really, really nice. It kind of has like a floral scent to it. I'm only gonna set one side of my face, and then we'll see like a comparison on the other side and see if there's like a brightening difference. Pink setting powders are such a thing at the moment. Like pink under eye setting powders are such a thing right now. I have been so intrigued to see what all the hype was about. I didn't put a ton on, but I did put enough to really set all of that concealer. Let's look at my under eye. How is it that this under eye with the powder on looks better than this under eye? Usually it is the complete and total opposite. Can you see how smooth this eye looks compared to this one? Can we see the difference? Is our mind blown? Because mine most assuredly is like, it's exploded into a million tiny little pieces. My forehead looks good. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't look cakey. It's super, okay. All right, Givenchy. All right, honey. I'm gonna pat this out. Make sure there aren't any creases. And I am just using the tiniest amount of powder. Powder terrifies me. It makes me look so heavy and so cakey. When you have dry skin, powder is 99% of the time your enemy. It is never, ever a friend. But please explain to me how this powder has gone onto my face and completely, look how pretty that looks now. No creasing. What is going on? It is sorcery. Guys, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I am so incredibly, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This is really, really pretty powder. I can 100% understand the hype on this product. I think it's fantastic. We're not gonna add anything to this video. We are just gonna stop it right here. I am going to finish off my look. I will, of course, post finished pictures over on Instagram and my Facebook. Take an allergy pill so maybe I can breathe. But guys, I am 100% on board the Givenchy train. I think it's fantastic. I think that the foundation looks incredible on my dried up, dusty, old mummy skin. Like, y'all, I'm giving you super, super close-ups. Like, my under eyes look fantastic. They look fantastic. My forehead looks great. My pores look blurred. I don't look heavy. I'm astounded. Guys, I hope this video was informative, entertaining in some small way. I hope that watching me geek out over some makeup at least made you smile a little bit. Guys, if you have money, if you're watching this channel, you probably don't, baby, I feel you. But if you ever find these at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, or if you ever find these on sale, I really, really recommend both of these products. I think they're stunning. I have never fallen in love with a powder quite as quickly as I just fell in love with this one. My under eyes look so incredibly beautiful. My skin looks so blurred. This went on, felt really, really lightweight. Beautiful, luminous, glowy finish to it. Light medium coverage. This would be a fantastic everyday kind of foundation. I just think the pair together, like the two of these products together, are absolutely stunning. I'm gonna wear this for a good long while and see how it wears. If it doesn't wear like great, or if it looks gross in like the next, I want to say 4 or 5 hours, I will put an edit in the description box. But if it wears great, just assume that it wore great. I will, of course, list everything that I used in today's video in the description box below, along with everything that I used to do my eyes, if you're interested in recreating them. I have a TikTok coming on how I did it very, very shortly. So if you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you go do that. And yeah, babes, I love you so very much. Until next, as always, no filters, no edits, no fancy lighting. It's just me sitting in front of my camera, playing with some really expensive makeup, loving absolutely every second of it. Guys, I love you so very much. Until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.